Okay, viewers. Good day, everyone. This is Healthy Living with Bofa. I'm Betsy Olayinka Folarin Akinlosotu, the host for this program. Our goal for this program is to make you to understand that wellness is not only about our body alone, but about our mind, environment, spirit, community we live in, emotions, finances, and career. And that is the work we do. Please be aware that each of these aspects of wellness can affect your quality, my quality of life. This is the reason why our objective of this program is to bring to you and educate on health, nutrition, of course, wellness. And there is no way to educate more deeply on this. I mean, wellness. I mean, there is no other way to educate, sensitize on wellness without bringing professionals, experts from various fields. Viewers, we have come today to give you one reason why we always bring experts on this program is to educate you, sensitize you every Sunday on wellness. Last week, we had a medical practitioner, a pediatrics doctor, who did not only come here to educate us on children's health, but also on adult health. I guess it's about to come in now. I'm just going to put him on waiting room before he joins us. So let's just begin by bringing to you, like I said before I got interrupted, we have a wonderful person, a doctor last week that educated us on health. Today, we have a guest who will be educating us on importance of education. But before I bring him in, let's quickly see what we have for us on Health Corner by Oluwabusola Akinlosotu. Let's take a break. When we return, it's Health Corner. Thanks for watching.
Glory be unto the ancient of days. From every nation, all of creation. Blessing and honor, glory and power be unto the ancient of days. From every nation.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Oluwabusola Akinlosotu of Health Corner. Last week, we discussed arthritis and the effects it has on our everyday life. This week's topic will be ways to lower blood pressure naturally and fast. Now let's jump into it. Do you know that heart problem is #1 cause of death in the world today, and high blood pressure or hypertension is the leading cause of heart disease, as we see in the graph below? High blood pressure, hypertension, causes and symptoms. High blood pressure is known to be the high pressure in the vessel that carries blood from the heart to the rest of the body, that is the arteries. Those who have high blood pressure may experience stroke, heart attack, heart failure, kidney failure, blindness, and much more. Studies show 45% of adults in America have hypertension, while 90% of adults over the age of 65 have hypertension. There are many medications that can lower high blood pressure, but the side effects is the reason why many people couldn't handle it. The question is there any natural way to lower high blood pressure and fast? And the answer is yes. You can without medication. High blood pressure. Do you have high blood pressure? The normal high blood pressure is when systolic of less than 120 and diastolic of less than 80. If you have systolic blood pressure of 130 or greater consistently, you have hypertension. And you have diastolic blood pressure of 80 or greater consistently, you have hypertension, as we can see in the graph and chart to the side. Causes is unknown, but risk factors are stated. Renal diseases, genetic factors, drugs, alcohol, licorice, oversynthesis of hormones, arterial disease, unknown 95%, and age. Symptoms may include: most people are symptomless. Others may experience severe headache, severe anxiety, shortness of breath, nosebleed, feeling of pulsations in their neck or head, as we can see in the graph below demonstrated. How to lower high blood pressure naturally and quickly. Practice slow deep breath. This causes heart rate to slow down, blood vessels to dilate, and blood pressure to decrease. Do slow inhalations for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for about 4 seconds and exhale slowly. Repeat this for 5 to 10 minutes. Have low salt intake. Watch out for the label of the food you buy to eat and see how much sodium the foods have. If you are African American suffering from hypertension, diabetes, kidney disease, or you are 50 years old, your sodium intake should not be more than 1,500 milligrams daily. Our key takeaways or other ways to prevent high blood pressure. Number 1, take supplements under the supervision of your doctor. Number 2, eat foods that help lower blood pressure. Number 3, get enough sleep, 7 to 8 hours a day. This is imperative. Number 4, exercise regularly at least 30 minutes most a day of the week. Number 5, do yoga or meditation. Number 6, reduce stress. Number 7, learn how to say no if people are putting too much stress on you. Do not take up more than you can intake. That's all for today. I'm your host, Oluwabusola Akinlosotu, signing off. Remember, I love you, God loves you, and remember to stay healthy.
Okay. Welcome back to interview segment. Let's see if our guest is on. I think it's on, but I guess it's having difficulties joining us now. Okay. Oh, good. Our guest is on. So let's bring in our guest right now. Okay, we have our guest on the show today. I know you can't wait to see who we have on the program. We're all excited because it has to do with education, right? All right, so let's get started. You're watching Healthy Living with Bofa. This is interview with experts segment. If you want to call in for questions, you can call +1 929 283 2653. I'm going to read the number again. The number is +1, it's an international number, 929 283 2653. WhatsApp only. You can send your message, your text, questions to this number. You can also call the number, please. You can do that when it is time for questions, please. Now, let's move on. Education has become one of the clearest indicators of life outcomes, such as employment, income, and social status, and is a strong predictor of attitudes and wellness. Well-being. Today, we have on the program an educator, a university lecturer, Dr. Ganiu Bangbose. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce it right, and I'm sure I do. Dr. Ganiu Bangbose is not as Dr. Gab. You can call him Dr. Gab. It's good to go. He's a Nigerian born in Lagos, but from Ado-Ota local government area of Ogun State. Dr. Gab, I'm going to be calling Dr. Gab, please. If you don't want me to do that, let me know. Dr. Gab Bird is PhD in English from University of Ibadan, Nigeria. And the core of its scholarship is coming as tool for social re-engineering. Dr. Gab lectures in the Department of English, Lagos State University. He is the author of a daily online class, English for Today, an initiative geared towards improving the standard of English usage among second English language users across the world. His daily lesson are read on various social media and are made available to diverse readers in over 25 countries of the world through the website. You can contact Dr. Gab at www.englishdietng.com. Dr. Gab is a writer, a social commentator, and a columnist with a Nigerian newspaper, Business Day. He is a member of English Scholars Association of Nigeria. He is a member of Pragmatics Association of Nigeria and Linguistics Association of Nigeria. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Ganiu Bangbose. Dr. Gab, you're welcome on Healthy Living with Bofa. I think he's trying to reconnect again. I don't know, maybe network. Can you hear me, Dr. Gab? Hello? I think he's muted. Dr. Gab, I'm going to advise you to, maybe you want to reconnect. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Dr. Gab? It's not connecting. Okay, I think it's a network failure right there. I'm going to ask him, if you can hear me, you can just disconnect and reconnect. Wow, it says they don't know why he cannot hear me. I think Okay, we're gonna go on break, and when we return, we're gonna see how we can sort this out. We all understand that network in Nigeria is not that our friend. So let's see if our guest is going to reconnect. I think it's having audio problem. I can see that. Is connection. I'm going to remove you. If you can hear me, then you reconnect. Okay, maybe why our guest is coming back or trying to reconnect. Let's quickly go back to today's nutrition. If you can get our guest back on, that's fine. If not, we move on, but I'm sure he's gonna come back, definitely. Now, let's quickly go through what we can do. Our co-hosts have already educated us on how to lower our blood pressure. So let's run through the food or certain things we can do to lower our blood pressure quickly and fast. The first thing you want to do to lower your blood pressure naturally is you want to be on a low sodium. Your salt intake must be as low as nothing. Like you don't want to take salt. And this can be done naturally if you watch what you eat. I'm going to advise you on this because that's the most reason why our blood pressure is coming up and down, because of the high sodium intake. Do not take more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium, as it was advised on Health Corner. So how do we measure the amount of sodium intake? Let's take, for example, regular salt, which we call table salt. A quarter of teaspoon of regular salt is 590 milligrams of sodium. Why sea salt? That's what I eat. A quarter of teaspoon of sea salt is more healthier than regular salt. It's 560. Some will say the real salt don't have effect on me because I don't eat table salt. Yes, you don't. What about ketchup? 1 tablespoon of this ketchup is 160 milligrams of sodium. What about smoked turkey that we eat? 2 ounces of that smoked turkey is 500 milligrams of sodium. So the most important thing is to be conscious of amounts of sodium we take if you want to lower your blood pressure naturally and faster. Trust me, you want to do that. So another thing you want to be careful, apart from adding salt to your food every time you cook in your house, you do home cooking, you also want to be a label watcher. You want to watch the label of the food you buy to eat. So the next one you want to do is you want to eat the food that are rich in potassium. Let me tell you this, you cannot take potassium without the supervision of your doctor. You have to be under the supervision of your doctor before you take potassium. And you can as well get this potassium from banana, strawberry, spinach, garlic. And you see, that garlic is a very strong herb. It has vitamin C and vitamin B6. Onions also is a very powerful and strong herb. You also want to take it if you want to lower your blood pressure quickly and naturally. Onion has essential oil, vitamin B complex, vitamin E, and vitamin C. You want to take celery? Celery have vitamin D, K, C, and it's also an anti-inflammatory properties. If you have fibroid, you can also take celery. Eat celery regularly. It's help preventing or slow down the pain of that fibroid. Please, if you metabolize potassium normally, you shouldn't take more than 4.7 grams per day. But if you have kidney disease or high potassium, I mean, if your blood test result says your potassium is high, please take 2 grams per day. You can't take more than that. Trust me. And that's exactly what your doctor is going to tell you. You can also take beetroot apart from keeping the blood pressure in check. I mean, the beetroot. It also helps fight inflammation, which we call arthritis. It prevents osteoporosis. It helps treat anemia. It's also good for constipation. Beetroot is very good for constipation. It makes you digest and you move your bowel movement. If you eat certain food and you can't move your bowel, take beetroot. You're good to go. So another thing you want to do is you want to lower your alcohol intake. Your alcohol intake, you want to watch it. The amount of alcohol which is advised medically for us is this. I need you to listen to this. It's very important. Men can only take 2 drinks a day. If you have high blood pressure, that is hypertension. Men, you can only take 2 drinks a day. And women take 1 drink a day. I'm going to stop right there while I take care of our guest. So our guest is trying to connect back. So like I was saying before I attend to another situation, your low alcohol intake must be moderate. I've said it, men 2 drinks, women 1 drink a day. If you are over the age of 65, you are advised to take 1 drink a day. That is all that is recommended for us if we have high blood pressure, which we know as hypertension. So how do you know if you are actually taking the right amount? Let's look at it in this way. 1 beer is 12 ounces. If you want to take 1 drink, that is exactly 1.5 ounces of liquor. A bottle of wine is 8 ounces. So you are taking 1 glass of wine as your 1 drink. So as you can see, the amount you are going to take when you are taking wine is different from the amount you are going to take when you are taking liquor, which is beer. Don't say, Bofa said we should be taking 2 drinks and you begin to take 2 bottles of beer. No, that's not the way it works. 1 drink is 1.5 ounces if you are taking liquor. And 1 drink for wine is a glass of wine. So how do you measure a glass of wine to get your 1 drink? is by adding 1.5 ounces together. So you're actually taking 3 ounces to get your one drink if you are taking wine. The next thing you want to do to lower your blood pressure naturally is by taking supplement, which also must be done under your doctor's supervision. Fish oil, beetroot, CoQ12, which we know as lack of vitamin, and potassium. These are the supplements you want to live on if you have hypertension, or call it high blood pressure. Another thing you want to do is you want to get enough sleep. At least 7 to 8 hours a day is expected. Exercise regularly, it's also advised. You need to exercise your body. You need to move your body. You can't just sit in a spot for 24 hours. So 30 minutes physical activities is advised by the medical practitioner a week. 30 minutes a day of a week. It's advised. You also want to do yoga. You also want to do yoga, or you want to meditate. It is very important we do this. Meditation is a way of connecting to your spirit man. It was shown on the health corner how you can, the picture is there, how you can meditate. The way you sit is different from the regular sitting you do all the time. I think the sitting look like the Muslim prayer section. You sit, connect your spirit to your spirit man, to your creator. Talk to your spirit man, talk to your God. Think. This is what it's called meditation. Everything in you will begin to tell you who you are, your bones, your flesh, your spirit, everything will be in action. So the next one you want to do, you want to reduce stress. That is what you want to do. You want to reduce stress. 1 minute, I'm going to see if we can bring in back our guest. While we are waiting, we want to have a short break. If we can bring our guest back, fine. If not, then we move on with the nutrition segment. I think okay. Okay, so we are having difficulties bringing our guests back on the program. I guess we're going to reschedule him. I don't know why that is happening. It is Nigeria network, right? Okay. Let me quickly put his mind at rest because he's so worried because he told me he's ready, more than ready. So let me tell him that we bring him back next time so that he doesn't get himself worked up. Because there's no way he can come in again. He's been so worried. Okay, so I think we are receiving questions now. Let's see when we have okay. This question sounds so tricky. I don't know. It's so tricky to me. I don't know why. I don't know why this question is coming. I'll read this question out so that if you want to participate and tell me the answer, I would love to do that. It said, what is the best physical exercise if we are not to stay rooted to a spot? Okay. There are lots of ways you can exercise your body system. Even while you are on a spot, there are lots of ways you can do that. These are the things that are considered physical activities. Listen very well. As long as you are not seated in a spot without doing nothing, it is considered physical activities. Ask me why. If you are on a computer working, right now I'm on live show. I am exercising my system, my body, because my arms all over my body is in action. So I am practicing physical activities. If I'm working on the computer, I'm exercising my body. If I get up and I begin to dance to any music, I am exercising my body. If I'm cooking in the kitchen, going back and forth, I am exercising my body. If I am in the bedroom, sleeping on my bed, playing with my spouse, I am exercising my body. If you are in a shower, taking your bath, you are exercising your body because you move your hands, you move this, you bend down and do so many things. You are exercising your body. So there is no one particular exercise that is considered the best exercise, as long as you are moving your body. But the best one I am going to advise is when you wake up in the morning, make sure you exercise your body. You make sure that every part of your body, especially where the bone is jointed, you need to stretch it. You can jump, you can run, you can anything you can walk on treadmill. Every morning you can run. If you don't want to run, you can jog or walk. So the most important thing is don't be stagnant in a spot. You must be moving your body system regularly. Let's see if we have more questions coming. Okay. Some people like the one that is done on the bed. Yes, you can, because everything you do there is considered physical activities, but we don't want to talk about it. We shy away from the important things. We ignore them because it is not biblical, right? For real, it is. Anything you do on your bed with your spouse, you are moving your body system. So don't go home and say, Bofa said when we are on the bed, we are not exercising. You are exercising your body system. Don't just make it too painful. That because a lot of ways you can do it while you are on the bed and you get hurt. And that is not nice at all. So both of you must feel it and you must enjoy it. It's very important. Moving on other things you can do to lower your blood pressure. Okay, our guest won't be on the show today. So we move on head segment. The next one you want to do is you want to reduce stress. In this country, This is where stress begins. This is the originator. This country originates stress. This is the origin of stress. We come here, we go to work, we stress back and forth. We wake up in the morning, running to work, coming back, taking care of the kids, taking care of the family, taking care of the businesses, other from our daily job, official job. When you stress yourself, your body system, you affect your health. Your heart is at work 24 hours. The blood must run, fine, but it must not be in a hurtful way. So we want to make sure that we reduce stress. If you are having high blood pressure or hypertension, call it anything you want to call it, either hypertension or high blood pressure. The next thing you want to do, which is very, very important, I try to do it too. In fact, not I try, I'm doing it right now. And that is learn how to say no to anyone who dare want to put you into too much of stress, want to put too much on you. Everything is you. You must be the one in the forefront. You must be the one they contact. Anything that happens, you are the one. Maybe you are the breadwinner of the family, fine. But trust me, that can affect our lives if care is not taken. So learn how to say no if people are putting too much on you. And lastly, you got to learn how to make yourself happy. There is no one that will do it for you. No one will make you happy except you do it for yourself. A lot of ways you can make yourself happy. Dance to music, sing, go to a social gathering, connect with people socially, go on Facebook, go on social media, watch what is going on there, make yourself happy. Even when the music is not that beautiful, not sounding good, dance to it. Just laugh your sorrow, the bitterness, the stress in you, laugh it out. That is the only way you can live a healthy lifestyle. Other than that, once you have high blood pressure, it brings out other diseases, other illness in our body system. Try as much as possible to prevent it by doing all this I just stated. The best thing to do to relax your body, reduce stress, eat quality, healthy food. Food that is low in sodium, very rich in potassium. I mentioned them. It is very important. Health, they say, is wealth. If you are wealthy and you don't have quality health, you are not wealthy. Yes, I tell people that. I've seen a lot of wealthy people, especially in this Africa, posting different kind of unhealthy food, junk on social media, and yet they tell the world they are enjoying their lives. One life to live. Who told you that? If you are eating junk. So with all these tips, let me tell you this, the food you can eat if you have high blood pressure. It's called DASH diet. What is DASH? DASH stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. Dietary approaches to stop hypertension. The DASH diet is very low in salt and rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, low-fat dairy, and lean protein. Lean protein like meat, lean fish, like fillet fish, any meat, be ye poultry, beef, chicken, or turkey, anyone that the skin is taken off, without skin. These are considered lean meats, and you get your protein from it. You also get your protein from nuts, not like peanut, granola, almond nut. All these nuts are very rich in protein, and not only in protein, they are also rich in fatty acid, omega-3, and that is the most healthier fat your body needs. The healthiest fat your body needs, you can get it from peanut, any nut, and fish. So now, what do we have in this type of diet? DASH diet. You will have 2 to 3 servings of low fat or fat-free dairy. You will also have 8 to 10 servings of fruits and vegetables. Vegetables like carrots, and that will be half a cup of carrot, half a cup of green beans, and half a cup of broccoli is considered 1 serving. Now, let's continue. Another serving is 8 to 10 servings of grains, preferably whole grains, such as 1 slice of bread is 1 ounce of a grain, and that is a half of cup of whole wheat. Yes, whole wheat such as pasta. 1 slice of bread, half cup of whole wheat pasta, 1 ounce of a grain is considered 3 servings. So up to 6 ounces or less of lean meat, poultry, fish, meat, and stuff is considered 1 serving. So on a weekly basis, you want to have 3 to 5 servings per week of nut, seed, and legume. These legumes are just beans, wheat, whichever one you want to take, you're good to go. You can have them. But just make sure that you have your healthy meal with you. If you have more questions, you can send it to us. If you don't have it, I guess we are going to move on. And see if we can have more questions. Let me see if you can catch up onto 1 questions or more questions coming in. Our guest sent is apology that he won't be able to join us, and that is okay. It's a very powerful program today. The topic is coming to discuss about, and that is on education. And as we all know that education is very important, we can't do without it. But we really want him to come and tell us the importance of education and who can be considered as educated person. On this program, we always bring different experts, professionals from different fields such as health, education, agriculture, nutrition, fitness, health and fitness, entertainment, food industries. All these are the areas where we bring people to this program to come and educate us, because many people think that wellness it's only about our body, and it's not. It is not only about our body. It is about everything around us. So, and that is why it involves different professions. And on this program, we will be bringing guests from this various field. We have been educated on high blood pressure from Health Corners. We are also being educated on the food that you can eat to lower your high blood pressure. Unfortunately, our guests won't be able to join us today, but I promise you that next week we are actually having 2 guests, because I'm going to put both of them together on this program next week, because I can't even wait to see what is going to tell us, especially knowing that is coming to tell us who is considered as an educated person. Is it people that, somebody that went to college, obtained degree, become a bachelor degree or a degree holder, or master's degree or PhD, or people that are wealthy? We just want to know who is considered an educated person. I can't wait to hear from him. I'm so excited, but unfortunately, that won't be done today. So, having educated on our 2 segments, health and nutrition, on behalf of our guests, on behalf of Healthy Living with Bofa, both hosts, myself, Betsy Olayinka Folari, and my host, Oluwabusola, I want to apologize sincerely that we're not bringing on to your view, to your screen today, our guests. And I promise you, next week is going to be fantastic. It's a network in Nigeria. Please, I want to call on our leaders to please do something to that network, internet. You know how to do it. We have it here, and we are not having problems. So why is it only Nigeria that we are having headache when it comes to network? So please, if you are on this program and you are a director, you are a CEO of a communication industry, maybe you were before, or you are right now, please and please help us. Let's get through to this internet failure. It is very important. We can't be going through this. We have a lot of souls that need to be healed, a lot of souls that need to be renewed through this program. And if we are having problems with our guests who are coming to bless our souls, to educate and sensitize us, it is not a good thing. Please help us. And I pray God Almighty will help us in this. Until next week we meet again, I remain your host, Betsy Olayinka Folari Akinlosotu, aka Bofa. Be well, safe, and healthy. Have a good night and a great week. I love you all. God loves you. Love yourself. Bye.